It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Bad Seed Brewing Company out of Denmark in wonderful Scandinavia. I nearly said Europe. They're very close to being Europeans, aren't they, the Danish? But it's definitely Scandinavia. But then it backs onto a country, Germany, which is definitely in the EU. Well, Europe. They're probably in the EU. Denmark. Oh, I don't know how it all works. It's very complicated, isn't it? Bad Seed Brewing out of Denmark. This is their Keller Bier. This beer is 4.5% ABV in a 440 milliliter can. The can was kindly sent to me by Bad Seed Brewing Company in Denmark. They sent me a big batch of beer, actually. Incredible. All of the beers I've had from Bad Seed Brewing Company. If you want to see a really good collection of craft beer, put into the YouTube search bar Bad Seed Brewing and check out whatever videos are out there. I've done a few. I bet there's other people who've done a few. But their beers are generally absolutely incredible. I have every faith that this Keller Bier is going to be incredible. Absolutely incredible. So without further ado, let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. And I'm not saying it's going to be incredible because the beer was sent to me. It's just the pattern of the beers I've reviewed from Bad Seed Brewing Company have been that they have been just top draw, top quality beers. I've had some stouts, IPA. What else have we had? We've basically so far kind of stouts and IPA. Oh, and a couple of lagers. We had a New World lager and we had a very, very good traditional lager. I say traditional Pilsner. But this looks good. So Keller, it's a bit like lager. Keller is to store. It's a German word to store. Lager means store as well. Keller, but the word is quite complicated. Lager is to store, but Keller means cellar. So it's a very similar thing. You're cellaring the beer. You're Keller Bier, making it a Keller Bier. Keller in Germany is cellar. You know where I'm going with this. 3-finger white head and good levels of carbonation. Really good hazy, unfiltered. That's another thing with the Keller Bier as well. It's always unfiltered. Generally really good unfiltered beer. It's not a beer, it doesn't have to be kind of sparkling clean, you know. People who drink Keller Bier understand that it's unfiltered. There's no lumps and chunks in the bottom. There's no great big sediment. It's just micro filtered, so you get a little bit of that kind of haze in there. Lovely carbonation too. Let's get the aroma. Yeah, you got them very typical German hops. Spicy, peppery, stinging nettle-like. I'm going to enjoy this, I really am. I can smell I'm going to enjoy it. The malts are coming through really nicely. It's a beautiful, we haven't had a drop of rain. I'm going to curse myself now, but we've had 2 weeks here in the month of May in the UK, 2023, of wall-to-wall sunshine. We haven't had a cloud in the sky for 2 weeks. It's been bonkers. And it's another cracking day here. I'm going to save a little bit of this beer and I'm going to take it out in the garden and just sit in the sunshine with it. Cheers all. Bonkers good. Stone the Crows, what a beer. Oh, it's a close your eyes job and roll your hands by your ears job. It's just incredible. Oh, stone the crows. Drinkability incredible. Did I say it was 4.5% ABV? 4.5% ABV. It's so drinkable for that. It's incredibly drinkable and refreshing. The malt, I just had a bit of a sigh, like, oh, this is so good. The malts are coming through really well. Nice, lovely, crispy, slightly biscuity kind of beer. A little bit of sweetness over the ear, and then you're just filled with this. They've used that kind of Tetnyang, that German, typical German hops in the beer that you would see in many pilsners, many Helles lagers. But it's so well made. Such a well made beer, and a lot of you guys will know, because of course you're watching the channel, that over the last 2 or 3 years, I've fallen completely head over heels in love with German Weissbier and Pilsner and Keller Bier, and certainly Helles Lager. I would say Helles Lager for me now is getting right close to my love affair with Weissbier. And it's, to be honest, I don't think they've sent me a Helles Lager, Bad Seed Brewing Company. Maybe they haven't brewed one yet. Maybe that's on their list, their to-do list. They've brewed some wicked pilsners, really good pilsners. But I'd really like to see their take on a Helles Lager, because that, for me, is one of my favourite styles of all time. But that said, we're not here to talk about Helles Lager. We're here to talk about this truly magnificent Keller Bier. Again, an incredible beer from Bad Seed Brewing Company. They're the type of brewery that, say you're in my situation now, where you bought a house. You're not 100% happy here. I'm not 100% happy living in this house. I've always thought, it's in the ground. I've got loads to do to it. One day I think I'd like to move, and then all of a sudden something like Bad Seed Brewing Company sets up in the estate around you. That would be enough. If I had a brewery like Bad Seed Brewing Company, literally like a 5-minute walk away, that would be enough to keep me here for the rest of my life. Because you got a 5-minute walk to an amazing brewery where they're producing stouts and Imperial stouts and Keller Biers and lagers and pilsners and IPA and pale ales, and everything's just incredible. So why would you have to move? Just leave the house that you're not 100% happy with, and just go to the blooming brew pub type thing, That's what's missing here. That's what's missing from this house. I know I'm going on a bit of a tangent here, but if this house had a really good brewery on a doorstep, it would change my world. It really would. That is incredible beer. Absolutely incredible beer. Nice little bit of tickle of carbonation, the hops, the balance, the crispness, the refreshingness, the drinkability. 4.5% ABV. You could buy a 4-pack of this. You could buy a 4-pack of that, 6-pack of this, and you could just, little garden fridge going on, conservatory fridge, open the door, sit out on your little chair, job done all afternoon, whittle away an afternoon drinking 4 cans of this. Wonderful. German style Keller Bier hop with Saphir and Tetnyanga hops, German hops then. So my friend Peter, the master hoppist, was kind enough to send me this beer. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you very much, Peter. Really appreciate it. He's the head brewer of Bad Seed Brewing Company, and he's doing a terrific job with this company. I mean, he's just, they were probably great before, but just his knowledge with beer and styles and how to brew and the hops and the malts and everything else is just, I think they're probably at the moment the best brewery to come out of Denmark, quite easily. Love that, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom, cheers.